Why do India and Pakistan dislike each other so much?
I think that's an unfair conclusion to come to. I don't think Indians and Pakistanis dislike each other. After all, culturally, people of South Asia, Indians, Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, Nepalese, Sri Lankans, we all have a lot in common with each other. And the nearer you come to the borders or the boundaries, the closer the cultural piece is actually. But partition itself, of course, was an extremely painful process. And I don't think anybody expected it to quite happen the way it did in terms of the mass displacement of people, mass killings, etc. On all sides. This is not one-sided. That was one. And I think maybe we could have transcended that if it hadn't boiled down into what has sort of become an unnecessary obsession that Pakistan has with trying to find some way of fixing its problems with us through any means possible. For us, the willingness to talk about all our differences and disputes is hindered quite greatly by the fact that they are willing to use terror as a means of policy to try and prize out concessions out of us. That is unacceptable. We've lived with it in various forms, grappled with it in various forms over the last 30 odd years. But the view in India has hardened quite heavily about that this is not an acceptable proposition. Unless that is seen to stop and actually stops, and demonstrably so, it's going to be very difficult for us to have a normal relationship.